Hello everyone, I'm Zantor and welcome back for more No Man's Sky. So yeah, something not great happened between this recording session, shall we say. For some reason, what actually happened is I recorded the video and that's all fine, everything's good. But the main problem is that the audio of my voice did not record in the video, so that's great. Got the game audio, that's fine, but my voice, nah, it doesn't want to know. Doesn't want to know at all. So I'm actually recording this after the video has been recorded, so it's not live commentary for once, unfortunately. But what I'm showing off here is just that I've actually bought some things off screen, like some shielding plates and power canisters. Just because I was on a bit of low health after the last video, as you may have noticed, I was at one health bar. But anyway, we're now heading off to our next planet, and to be fair, I couldn't really go back because, as you can see, there's a habitable base on this planet, and yeah, you know how I've said I've been looking for a new base for a while, or a base for a while. Yeah, this is finally the time I get the base. This is the video. There is a lot of grass, there's like a beach and everything. It looks incredible. It is an incredible sight. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to talk about for the rest of the video, but I guess I'll just wing it. I mean, there's a lot of water on this planet, a lot of water, and a few of the animals were water-based. But yeah, we'll just see as we go on. Now, at first glance, this area may not look the nicest, with all the weird rocks and stuff all over the place, but it's just the fact of the view. The view is incredible. We've got like a massive mountain in the background, as you can see here, with like, I don't know, some massive beach right here, with loads of little trees and stuff all over the place. And of course we spot our first animal on the planet, which is a weird little bird creature. Pretty generic stuff. But this planet, there's only 10 creatures on it, which is, more than the average really, but to be fair, it didn't take as long as I thought it would to find all the animals on this planet. It did not take long at all. See, we've got our second animal right here, which is a weird little lizard thing, which I can't seem to focus on. And then, of course, we're scanning all around here as well. This weird little creature here who's trying to attack me, and actually does. I really hope I do not die. I mean, it's... Well, I'm not going to die because I've already recorded this and I know what's happening. But yeah, I'm sorry if this video seems a bit different and a bit shaky. It's just the way things are, really. I can't really help that. I mean, as I said, I can't really go back in time and do this again because you can't really go back in time and to previous save files. I mean, you can, but it's very limited on how far you can go back. So if I were to go back and it not be as far as I need it to be, I would then just be sort of stuck in the past, sort of in the middle of where a video would be, and everything would just get completely messed up. So I thought, rather than having the struggle of explaining to you lot that I cannot upload the videos because there was no commentary, I thought I would just do post commentary. I've never really tried it before, so it's not really my sort of thing. I'm not really good at it. But I guess we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm thinking it might be a good idea to get used to it anyway, post commentary, because I may be doing some videos in the future which have post commentary. So I would say it's some good practice here. But yeah, as you can see, we've got this beautiful beach, and it's just incredible planet. This is. Got that big creature up there on that cliffside. Pretty nice. Yeah, just look how beautiful this place is. Like, look at this with the pink trees, the green trees as well. Oh, it's so amazing. Such a nice planet. It reminds me of Africa, actually. Sort of like the way this looks, this sort of sunset planet. Looks incredible, really does. Got a new creature down there, which is like a pretty big goat. Now we've got 4 species left to collect. And we found our next animal, which is another bird. It looks almost like a bat, a little bat creature. What would be great in this game is that if you could actually modify the terrain. Because if I could, I would probably build a path up this this rocky hill right here, because it's sort of like a sheer drop, this cliff, I would put maybe like a little cafe up here or something with like some chairs, so you could sit out here and watch the sunset fall down. It'd be pretty nice. and then maybe even for comedic purposes I would have like a diving board so I could just jump down into the water below. A bit like what I'm about to do here, I believe, if I do that. I can't remember, it's been a while. Only when I'm actually coming to edit this video. There we go, I jumped down into the water and I think I found an animal down here, a new one. I guess we'll see. Yes, there we go, we got some fish. Some generic little fish. I believe we find some more fish. There's another set of fish that we find somewhere. There you can see my island in the distance. Pretty nice. I should have looked at it a little bit longer. I would if I could, but of course it's post-commentary. But it's just such a beautiful little island. Like, see that? It's like a paradise. It is an absolute paradise. This is going to be like my own personal island. Just a bit like how Bill Gates and Richard Branson have their personal islands. This is going to be mine, you know. And hey, those shells look familiar. Now, something worth telling you as well, this audio problem also happened with episode 35 as well, rather than just this one, episode 34. So I believe for the next episode we'll also have post-commentary such as this. I'm sorry if you don't like it, there's just nothing really I can do. This is the best I can possibly do without actually having to scrap the whole recording and then maybe also the series, because of course you can't really have gaps. It just doesn't, it's not right in my opinion. We've got to do this rather than scrap everything, because I'm really enjoying this series so far. It's going brilliantly and I do not want to ruin it. So now I'm actually going into this little cave right here just to see what I might be able to find in here, because I believe there is our last animal inside of this cave. Just got to find it really. Yes, there we go. There we go. Little guy inside of a cave. Boom. Our last animal on the planet. That's 10 discoveries right there. I may have skipped over a bit because I accidentally skipped over the video a bit in editing. So I might have missed something, but it shouldn't be too bad. Now I'm just collecting a bit of iron because, of course, I need some iron. And there's a storm going on as well, which is very nice, of course. Okay, we are now back at what our base is going to be. We are right here. Look at this. Our ship's there, looking at the sky, everything. But, of course, this is going to be our base. Our beautiful base. Let's go inside. And here we go. We've got this weird interact habitable base thingy bob. Got this weird little desk, this previous item base cache thing. I'm not sure what this does still, even after recording 2 videos of the base in it. And then, of course, we've got the teleporter, which is really cool. It's one of my favourite things in the base thing. Anyway, let's see. So we've got all these things. Current home planet not set. I'm just reading through this a little bit in the video, or it would be. And then, of course, we click Claim Home Planet. What we'll also find out here is that we can build things with Z. So the first thing it wants us to do is build a straight corridor with the letter Z. So I'm also trying to figure out how to do things here. So it may look a bit awkward as I move around here, but I am just trying to figure out what on earth I'm doing. There you go. So we've got our first corridor, but I'm just trying to test out the controls and see what's going on, because I'm trying to scroll, you see, to see how to do things, but it's not really working out. I'm also just really like messing around a bit. As you can see, I'm really struggling with this. But of course, I finally start building our corridors. So I build about 3 out, I believe, like this. And there's also like upgradable ones where you can have glass as well. I have no idea how you make those. And then what I do is I decide to make a spherical room. Right, so as you can see, I've built my spherical room now, and I'm actually just trying to mess around and see what other things we've got, like this communication station, which is, I believe, a message you can actually view in the galaxy. Now, I did place one down eventually, as you can probably see, but the problem is, a little while after that, it just decided to disappear. I don't really understand why, but yeah, I don't know. So now we're able to build this construction terminal, as you may be able to see here, which I decide to place down just about here. Now what these can do is you need to hire a Gek from a space station in order to work on this, and then he'll then give you like little quests and things to do. It's a really cool little part of the game, you know, I really like how they've added this. So then I go and I build my third room, so I build 2 straight corridors, then a right corridor, and then I also will go into the spherical corridor, as you'll be able to see here. So this is my message right here. If you can see this, contact my Twitter at Zantor, with a 0 instead of an O. But I had to remove the comma, as you can see, because it just didn't fit. It only just fits, this message, only just. And what this message does is, if anyone actually goes to this planet, they will actually be able to see the little message I've got. I've yet to find a home base myself, but I'm sure I will in some time. So now what I do is I take off, and I believe I go to the space station. We are here at the space station, and what I decided to do as well is I decided to look inside of both the left-hand doors and the right-hand doors. I look in both of them because of the teleporter that they've added. So I just take a look at those. So of course we've got this sales geek here. What does he want? What does this guy want? My good friend, he's a specialist in construction, which is the guy that we need. So of course what we decide to do is we will hire this guy. And then what he will do is, next time we visit our base, he will be there. We will be able to see him inside of our base, just sitting there all casually, like, yo, what up, what's going on? And that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool stuff. Alright, now I go and check on the other side, which is actually used to teleport to our base through this teleporter. Right here, the station terminus. So let's actually teleport to our base. Now, I was just wondering how it worked. So how it works is you can teleport to your base through any teleporter that you find, and what it will then do is teleport you inside your base will take you back to the previous space station you visited. So for example, I've got to be very careful with this because it's still a bit confusing to me how it works, because of course I've got to make sure that I do not go to the space station in the galaxy with my home planet on, otherwise I'll lose all of my progress in the future. So I've got to make sure that I never go to that space station in Star System 14, otherwise I'll be screwed. Because of course I went through the black hole into my next star system, which has really messed things up really. But here he is, here's a little get creature right here. He looks pretty cool, indeed. But now he's giving us a blueprint beacon, which will allow us to do a thing. I'm not sure. I've sort of forgotten what this is. I think the beacon isn't that important. Yeah, the beacon is not that important, but it requires a volatics cell. Now we still need to get these. I haven't actually found that in this recording so far, and I'm not sure if I've skipped over going through a black hole. I'm not too sure, but this is all I've seen while just skipping through the video slowly. But now he's asking for spadonium, which, I mean, who knows? Who knows what spadonium is? And, oh yeah, that's right. I just remember what happens. Jeez, it's very confusing, this thing. But what we do is, after this, we'll go through a black hole and go to a planet which does actually have spadonium. I remember that much. But that's in the next video. You know, we're going to the next planet in the next video. I was just testing out the little building features of this episode, as well as completing this home base planet 56. And yes, going through the teleporter again, as you can see, just brings us to Star System 14's base. I just wanted to test it out quickly. But yes, it does work. It does work. And that is all that matters, really. So, I think that's going to be about it for this video. So if you enjoyed this video, please rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video, where hopefully my post commentary will be a bit better than this time, because I feel like it's been a little bit shaky, and it could be a bit better. And I think this is some pretty good time for the video. I mean, it's about 20 minutes now. So, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.